Cinema Limbo, Kate as Vicky. I'm the kind of girl who takes pity on poor, pathetic geeks who have never actually kissed a girl. Let's just say I like someone who's easily trainable, someone who will truly appreciate me. It's sad, I know, but hey, I'll take an ego boost wherever I can get it. Unfortunately, these adorably nerdy boyfriends get kind of boring after a while. I mean, I can only listen to their computer games and mathematical equations for so long. Of course, Stuart's different in a lot of ways. He's my boyfriend, and he's terrible at math for one, and pretty clueless when it comes to technology. But he's a comic book sort of geek, so kind of makes up for it. And a hopeless romantic. He's preoccupied with holding my hand. Everywhere we go, he wants to hold my hand. Even while we're driving. And he's got this new pastime. He keeps saying, I love you. I mean, it was cute in the beginning, the first time he said it. He almost made me cry, and I'm not the type of girl who cries. But by the end of the week, he must have said I love you about 500 times. And he's got this, he started using nicknames with it. So he says, I love you, sweetheart, and I love you, honey bunch. And my personal favorite, I love you, smoochie woochie coochie coo. I don't even know what the last one means. It's like he's speaking in some brand new love-infected language. Who would have thought romance could be so boring? A Little Princess, Kate as Sarah. I don't have a mother either. She's in heaven with my baby sister. But that doesn't mean I can't talk to her. I talk to her all the time. And I know she hears me because that's what angels do. My mom is an angel, and yours is too, with beautiful satin wings, a silk dress, and a crown of baby rosebuds. And they all live together in a castle. And do you know what that castle is made out of? Sunflowers, hundreds of them, so bright that they shine like the sun. And whenever they want to go anywhere, they just whistle like this. And then a cloud swoops down and picks them up until they soar through the sky and over the moon, until they are hovering right above us. And that's how they look down and see we're all right. And sometimes they send messages. Of course, you can't hear them with all that noise you are making, but don't worry. They'll always try again, just in case you missed them. Pride and Prejudice, Kate as Elizabeth. I might as well inquire as to why, with so evident a design of offending and insulting me, you chose to tell me that you liked me against your will, against your reason, and even against your character. Was not this some excuse for incivility? If I was uncivil. But I have other obligations, you know I have. Do you think that any consideration would tempt me to accept the man who has been the means of ruining perhaps forever the happiness of a beloved sister? You divided Mr. Bingley and Jane from each other, or at the very least yours was the principal means, involving them both in misery of the acutest kind. Can you deny that you have done it? Alice in Wonderland, Kate as Alice. How impolite of him. I asked him a civil question and he pretended not to hear me. Well, that's not very nice. Say, Mr. White Rabbit, where are you going? he won't answer me. Fine. But I do so want to know what he is late for. I wonder if I might follow him. Why not? There's no rule preventing me from doing as I please. I will follow him. Mr. White Rabbit, wait! I'm coming too! How curious. I never realized rabbit holes were so dark, so long, and so empty. I must have been falling now for about 5 minutes. After this fall, I shall think nothing of tumbling downstairs. How brave they'll think of me when I return home. But I wouldn't never say anything about it, even if I fell off the top of the house. I wonder how many miles I've fallen about this time. I must be getting somewhere near the center of the earth. I wonder if I shall fall right through the earth. How funny that would be. Oh! I think I see the bottom. Yes, I do see the bottom. I shall hit the bottom, hit it very hard, and oh, how it will hurt. Freaky Friday. Kate as Tess being Anna. Mr. Bates, may I please speak with you? By what stretch of the imagination? I mean, how could I, get an F? I mean, what mistakes did I make? That was a college-level analysis. In fact, I am perfectly capable of making that point. As in Hamlet, what's done is done. That's Macbeth, you know nothing twit. Bates. Elton Bates? Griffith High School? You asked me, my mom, to the prom, but she turned you down. And now you're taking it out on her daughter, aren't you? Aren't you? It was a high school dance. You have got to let it go and move on, man. And if you don't, I'm sure the school board would find it very interesting to hear about your pathetic vendetta towards an innocent student. Oh, and Elton, she had a boyfriend, and you were weird. Romeo and Juliet. Kate as Juliet. Hi, me. Oh, Romeo. Romeo, wherefore art thou, Romeo? Deny thy father, and refuse thy name. Or, if thou wilt not, then be but sworn my love, and I will no longer be a Capulet. 'Tis but thy name that is my enemy. Thou art thyself, though not to Montague. What's a Montague? 'Tis nor hands, nor foot, nor face, nor any other part belonging to a man. Oh, be some other name. What's in a name? That which we call a rose by any other word would smell as sweet. So Romeo would, were he not Romeo called, retain that dear perfection which he owes without that title. Romeo, doff thy name, and for thy name which is no part of thee, take all myself.
Don't tell me not to live, just sit and putter. Life's candy and the sun's a ball of butter. Don't bring around a cloud to rain on my parade. Not to fly, I've simply got to. If someone takes a spill, it's me and not you. Who told you you're allowed to rain on